Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Skyblock single player, and I am standing at the first level of my new mob grinder spawner kill the mobs thingy that I have designed, and I was going to go ahead and move forward with this, but I'm going to show you a quick portion of this before I move on further. And the reason is because, well guys, actually I kind of made a boo-boo on my design here, and I didn't want you to mess up anything that you do with your designs as well. Now let me show you what the problem is, guys. I wasn't thinking, it's been a while since I've done this, to be honest. There's a couple of things I messed up on actually. Let me get this axe here. For starters, nothing's going to spawn on this side, so you're going to want to remove those trapdoors, and when you put them on, what I usually do is I'll put them like right here. Now you can't put one there because this kind of blocks it, but if you put one on the other side, then what that'll do is that'll make this mob walk right off the edge like that, and you're gonna have to go through here and do the same for all of the ones on the edges, just like that. Shoot, I'm dropping these things left and right here. But like I said, do that. And that. Okay, now that's just mistake number one. And I apologize for this, guys. I really am sorry. But it has been a while since I have built one of these. Let me grab these. Now the next thing that I have to do is a little more of a big deal. Now when I made these platforms here, I made them correctly. They are supposed to be 8 long, but what I forgot is that you can only have the water flow in one direction. So that means that you have to put a wall up, just like this. And I mean a wall going all the way to the top, because if you don't, then the mobs are going to fall through and get stuck there. So that means you're going to have to go through here, chop these out, and it's going to be some bit of some changes here, unfortunately. And like I said, I do apologize for that. But what I usually do is I usually have one like there, and I'll put one across like this, and then I don't think I can get over there. I tried, still can't. Okay, yeah, that's something else I'm gonna fix too, is how I get to these levels. Anyway, you don't put a wall right across from another wall. You basically try to keep the walls in a pattern so that they are like a swirl pattern, so to speak. You got one going this way, one going that way, one going that way, and then over here this one's gonna go this way. And the reason for that is that the water's gonna flow here, this water's gonna flow here, that water's gonna flow there, that water's gonna flow there. So there's water being channeled into each end from each portion of this, if you understand what I'm getting at here. Ah, heck. Terrible about that. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Alright. Tell you what, guys, what I'm gonna do here is I think I'm gonna well, let me get the wall up at least, and then I'm gonna get up to the top level again. Now, well, I really do have to come up with a better way to do this, and I think I know how, but yeah, we've got to come up with something better than this. I can't get up there. Oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Yeah. There we go. Now, the important thing to know is that for this to work properly, what we're going to have to do is, I don't know if you can see the channel down there, but the channel has to be kept free. So in other words, these blocks have to come out. Now you can leave those. You can leave those. Well, no you can't. Take that out. What I'll do is I'll put a wall like that. But what you can do is for up here, let me go ahead and get, yeah, there they are. Just put the trapdoors like that. Now you're not going to have any platforms here, but the gist is that you're going to have a free channel all the way across. Now you'll do the pattern that I have here for the second, third, and fourth levels. The way it's set up right now is perfectly fine. But in order for the mobs to get through here and get into the channel, or if they go down here and get washed down into the channels, it has to be set up like this. Alright, now the reason that is, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't have my bucket, so I'm going to go down and get my bucket here. And grab these. Okay, gotta get out of here. See, what I'm going to do is eventually try to make a path out here and then have stairs going up to each level. That way I don't have to keep trying to noob tower it. That just isn't working very well. And I'll probably do that off screen because that's, I think most of you know how to make a staircase. Oh, there's a chicken. Get my bucket. I always get nervous carrying my bucket. I'm always afraid like a creeper's gonna pop out, blow me up. Blow up my bucket too. Here, let me eat some fish. Alright. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Now, what you have to do to make these flow right is you drop your bucket right here, just like that, and if you'll notice, the water stops right there at the edge. And you can come in here and get another one. A little bit hard walking against the current here. But it's also going to be hard for the mobs as well. But you see how it stops, and then the mob just falls in, and then there'll be water like this, and then it'll flow, and they'll fall down this hole that's going to be here eventually. So that is the plan, guys. So let me go ahead and get some work done, and I will show you how I set it up once it's all complete, and we'll be good to go, guys. Alright, I'll bring it back in a little bit. Oh, and guys, I'm sorry, I came back for just a second. I don't know if you noticed when I was up there, but I have completely surrounded this level with logs. And the reason I did that is so that I could easily find it when I'm building my staircase going up the side. And plus it looks better, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, let me get back to work here, guys. Hey guys, I am back again, and no, there isn't any little change that I've just made. I'm pretty much done. I mean, not really completely done. Obviously I've got to set it up so that the mobs are ready to come through, but I'll show you how this is going to work, guys. As I told you just before I ended it, that I had to redo this level, and as you can see, that's exactly what I did. You notice how I've got all the channels open, just like so. And I did go ahead and shut that water, or shut the water that I had up there off, because I don't know, the water noise was starting to get on my nerves. But I will put it back. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I have been doing, guys. Now, if you're wondering why the door is no longer there, I had a little problem with a zombie spawning, and he came down and broke the door down. Well, anyway, here's the stairs, guys. I don't know if I remember telling you before that I was going to build the stairs out to here. That's exactly what I've done. And I made it nice and wide, and as you can see with the logs that I put for each level, see how pretty that looks? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, as you go to each level, you have a door. And you can easily go in here and make repairs and do what you need to do. Now, when this is all said and done, I'm going to probably put just some wood blocks here, because these doors will let light in. And you don't want any light, because you want to get the maximum spawnage that you can. But anyway, I know it looks kind of complicated, but trust me, it does work. And there's a few things I need to do yet to the inside here, because it looks like I was looking over there and I noticed I missed a couple of those edge pieces on this level. I didn't on the rest of them. But also, when you start getting up a little higher, check it out, it's starting to snow. But just like I said, you've got a door on each level. Got snow. And see, this pattern works really good for up here. You keep it just like I had it before. Now we're going to come back over here and go up to the final level. This one doesn't have a door. But anyway, here's the very, very top. It's all done. And look how far down we've got to go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with up here, but I might do something with this. I might make something. But this is going to be a great way to get some snow, which didn't have access to before. And you know, there's all kinds of things you can make with snow. Let's see if I have another door. I don't. I did notice I made a mistake right there. And you know, with my OCD, that's got to match. The log openings going that way. I don't know how I did that. Something else I have to fix. But anyway, guys, let me make a couple of more changes that I just happened to notice, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are going to start the process of making this thing a living, breathing entity here soon. So we've got a little bit of work to do. We have a little bit of supplies to get. But I think, for the most part, that we are ready to rock and roll, guys. Let me see here. What we need to do, first of all, is we need to come down here and get ourselves set it up to where these things can fall and won't be able to get through to get to us. So that means closing this off and setting it up to where they will fall just at a level that where we can smack them. Alright, let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and chop away a little bit of this. I kind of like to be able to put it all the way around here because I want to be able to get to them fairly easily. Let's see here. Gotta take those out. See, it's a long way up there. When they fall, they're gonna get hurt pretty bad. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. think here. How am I going to set this up? I'm going to have to leave at least that. Now the little guys, the little zombie, whatever, baby zombies or whatever, they can get around that fairly easily. So what we need to do is we need to make some half slabs here. Probably 12 will be enough. Now, we might make improvements with this over time, but for now, this should do what we needed to do. They'll land right there, and we can smack them with our little picks. Now we'll take this out. There we go. I can improve this a little bit more too. The more I think about this, the more I'm not liking the way that setup is. Because I really want to be able to get in there and smack them. Let me try stairs. I think stairs would work better. Alright, let's try that. Just bear with me here. No, I guess that's not going to work. Alright, I have to figure out how I'm going to make it to where these guys, see, the only thing is getting up here. These are not, yeah, that's what I have to do. I'm going to have to not use, I'm going to have to make these half slabs as well. It's just not going to work. I can't get up close enough. Be sure I don't walk forward or I'm going to be going down the express route. Okay, let's see. Shoot. That's the thing, when you break, you can't break just one of those, you have to break them both. Alright. Now let's put them in here. Are you kidding me? I have one left? Alright. And there's the last one. But see, now I can get up here and I can smack them if I want to. And I can get all the way around. But they can't get out. Not even the little guys. Not even the spiders. Okay, that's that step. Alright, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm always forgetting. Sorry. Need my bucket. Yeah, I'm always keeping my bucket somewhere safe. Uh-oh. Do I have anything? Yeah, I do. I have an axe. Sounds like somebody spawned. I don't think it's in the main part. I think it's probably down in the little pipe. Because it was dark enough. Yeah, see, oh, nope, there he is. Must have had a dark spot somewhere. Ooh, I even got his shiny armor. Nice. I'll put that on. Alright, let's see, guys. Now we're ready to start this shindig. And this is where it starts getting a little on the hairy side. First, we got to get the water going. That's step number 1. And you need to do this level first, and we'll move our way up. Alright, let me go ahead and get this one going again. I'm going to pick this thing up into fast gear so that we can make this go a little faster. So, yeah. Alright guys, I am back, and I had a little bit of a mishap here, but I've been able to repair it. This is going to drive my OCD nuts, but since I won't see it, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let me show you what exactly happened. Somehow or another, I managed to make this side a little bit wider than 8. And the only way I was able to fix it is I had to make these channels a little bit bigger. That doesn't change anything. Everything should work just fine. It's just that in order for the water to run down just to the edge, I had to shorten this a little bit. And if I didn't, then the water stopped cold right there, and then the mobs would be like on this little rim of blocks, and it couldn't fall in. And of course, if that's the case, you know, this is not going to be nearly as efficient as it needs to be. But I was able to take care of the situation, and now is when things start getting a little bit scarier. Alright, I need to make sure where that door is. So what I need to start doing now is I need to start making the water channels flow over here. Now I hope they flow the way they're supposed to, since I did my distance thing. So I might have to do a little finagling there. Somehow I must have miscounted and just had a little bit too much on one side. Okay, that goes right where it's supposed to. This one should go where it's supposed to as well. Now, see, it's a little bit short. Just a tad short. Daggone it. Well, it's not going to be as efficient as it could be, but it should. I mean, they're going to start getting, you know, bogging up right here, and they'll push each other off. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead put that there. That'll help push things along a little bit. Alright, we're going to have to get... Okay, there's our first. Now let me go over here and get these torches first. Man, I cannot believe I messed that up. Never noticed it. Never noticed it. Such a noob. Yeah, I have to go through here and get all these torches. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, I do want to test it, but not like that. Okay, let me make sure there aren't any available around here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to need to go ahead and grab a bucket of water here and make this infinite water source a little bit bigger. Now this is when it starts getting a little on the tricky side. I might actually have to go out here and make another infinite water source. Now the next thing to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And we're going to start putting water over here as well. Now it means taking this door out. And we've got the wood ready. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to start putting this is not going to be easy to do. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with the water flowing out. There's no other way around it. Let's at least start on this end. It's going to be a little tricky. But it is. Let me make sure it's flowing all down there. It looks like it is. And let's close her up. Actually, let's put the wood here so that we know where the opening should have been. And I think I'm going to leave it. Let's see. A little more cobble. There we go. That's the first step. And we can actually, let me go ahead and put this bucket down there because we no longer need water. Alright guys, here we go. It is now officially sealed and ready to start delivering. Got all the doors blocked off. Got the water flowing. And I can already hear them, guys. I can already hear them. Yep. We are in busyness. Now, the next thing to do is to try to get as many... I might have to get something. Hey, chicken. Holy crap, check it out. There's already quite a few down here. Let me go ahead and get a sword going here. Oh, this thing's doing nice. See, one hit. So that way I can get all the XP. Oh, this thing's working like a charm, people. Awesome. Check all the goodies I'm getting. Nice. Oh, even got a bat. Sometimes the fall's too much for him. But seems to be working really well, guys. Awesome. Well, that is it, guys. And it is, like I said, working like a charm. But this is what it looks like from a distance, guys. Let me take a get back here and take a good look at it. Look at that thing. That is massive. Absolutely massive. I think I would definitely have to claim it's a success. It could have been a little better, but I think for what I had to go through, it is a success. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spawning locations. So we are going to get all kinds of goodies off of that. Now once we get enough iron down here, look at that. Holy crap. Look at them all. I don't think I've failed. I think that's a witch. We're gonna come around here and get a better... This is so cool. Jeez. I do not believe I failed this at all, guys. Look at it. I mean, this thing is rocking. I'm just sitting. She didn't take a whole lot of damage when she fell. Let me use my axe. Damn. I didn't realize the witches were so tough. There we go. Finally, got it all cleared out. There we go. And what kind of goodies did we get? Looks like I got a potion of healing. Look at all these bows. Look at all these arrows. All kinds of rotten flesh and gunpowder. Nice. Still no iron yet, but we'll work on that. We will get it. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think that was a success. I think this worked out awesomely. But anyway, guys, If you enjoyed that, please be sure to share, comment, like, subscribe, and I will be back with another episode of Skyblock single player. So until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.